con una mujer.
Ajá.
Okay. Nada.
Okay.
Nada.
Nothing.
Okay, so nothing can make a woman be a wife?
El hombre no quiere casarse.
The
es la
man
mujer.
doesn't want to marry.
Es la
It's the
mujer.
woman that want to marry the man.
La mujer que dice... Ay,
The man
Okay,
doesn't want to marry.
ladies, all right, calm it down real quick. Calm it down. She's just avoiding the question. Girls do this in English too. It's okay. We're gonna just move it on. Listen, I have a hard time getting girls to answer questions in English. I ain't about to fight with her to answer questions in Spanish. I don't understand. So look, let's just move it on to you because you speak a little bit better English. So
Funny.
So you. What makes a man want to marry a woman?
Okay. I'm going to talk about Dominicans because I'm Dominican. That's the one I know. Why you shaking your head? But you are being generous. I'm not going to talk about something that I don't know.
Okay, yeah, that's
right?
fine. That's fine.
Fair,
That's fine.
right?
Yeah.
So, Dominican men, if there are other men looking at this right now, okay, sorry, I don't know about you.
Okay.
But, okay. Where are you from, David?
Dominican.
No.
I'm from, hey! Okay. What is it? No, not Kilo. What is it? What they
What are you
say?
trying to say?
I don't know
I'm
what
just
I'm trying to
asking
say.
where are you from?
Oh, okay.
That's not hard.
What'd you say?
I'm just asking, where are you from? That's not hard to
I'm from
answer.
Jersey.
From Jersey.
Yeah,
Okay.
from Jersey.
So you're not like half Dominican or Spanish?
No, I'm straight African American. I'm black.
Yeah, he American muscle.
Okay, thank you for answer straight. That's what you want. Straight answer.
Yes.
So give it to me too.
Ooh, she like, okay, she getting feisty.
Yes. Dominican men, if you know how to cook, arroz con habichuela y carne, like rice and beans,
sounds
stewed
good.
chicken, and you have to be a clean woman.
Okay,
Like,
so you gotta cook. The woman has to cook and clean. Okay, what else?
Okay.
That's all. That's it. All
Okay,
they need.
That's
That's
what they
it.
need.
May I be?
That's it.
so let me say, like, cooking and cleaning is something that anyone needs to know how to do to be self-sufficient. I wouldn't say that cooking and cleaning makes a woman a wife. Because just for you to survive and live on your own, you need to be able to cook and clean. You need to clean your butt and clean up your house and cook for yourself. But the question is, what actually makes a woman a wife? Like, what would make a guy want to marry a woman out of all of these other women?
Wow.
Like, what qualities does this woman embody to be a wife? Because cooking and cleaning, I mean, my daughter do that. She's 12.
Exactly.
Oh, that's cool. I would say
It's true. It's true.
I would say, men's like women to be honest,
Okay.
but they're not. I would say that's one quality, and they have to
Honesty.
be loyal
Okay. Loyal.
and submissive. That's what you
Submissive.
Submissive.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
That's all I have.
That's what we're getting. Okay. Good answers.
Let's move over here.
Let's go with you.
Yeah, Big Meech.
Big meat.
I mean, kind of like what she said. Loyal, feminine, submissive, supportive, able to like take care of the family when he's out providing or protecting. So, I mean, like, again, this kind of go hand in hand with cooking and cleaning for me. I just think these are all things that you should naturally, like, possess as people.
Okay.
But to be honest with you, I don't know, because I feel like you could be all these things sometimes. And if the person isn't accepting or, wanting to receive those things from the woman, then it really just doesn't matter.
Fair enough. What about you?
Ay, nofugazee. Nofugazee. What I have for that question is that us as women, we always expect that men will pay for everything. But if you want to be in a relationship and you want to be like married and shit, you got to let your man know that, okay, baby, this is what I'm going to do in the house. I'm going to pay for the food. I'm going to do the laundry, man. I'm going to do this. And I believe that that's wifey material, showing the nigga that you want to, be part of his life and show him what you are capable of doing in his life. if he wants to be in your life. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, but
Okay, so pretty much you're saying do whatever the man tells you to do?
not do everything that he told me to do, but do most of the things that he expect me to do.
Okay, do most of the things that he expects you to do, but don't do everything that he tell you to
No,
do.
right.
So you don't think that you should be submissive?
Not all the time.
You shouldn't be submissive all the time.
No.
Okay, should that man protect and provide for you all the time?
Not all the time.
So he could just like stop paying bills.
Yeah, and I could pay the bill for him.
What about like he can not protect you? So if a guy walks up to you and slaps your butt, he's like, baby, I'm not gonna
I
do
would
anything.
slap the shit out of him.
Okay, so then he should protect you at all times.
No, that's different. Yeah, he needs to protect me. But paying bills and all of that stuff, it's a process.
It's a process. Okay, so
but
you
wifey
there to work with the
material
guy.
is like you gotta pay bills, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. I want a foreign part of the bills. You know, I'm gonna show you that I got this, baby. I
Got
don't
it.
want you to pay everything.
So
for me.
what's a question for you then? So what's some things that's like non-negotiable that the man should do?
The rent.
Okay,
You gotta fucking pay the rent.
so
I'm sorry.
so rent, paying the rent or the mortgage is non-negotiable. He has to do that. So that's an expectation.
Yeah.
Now, any other expectation besides that?
No, it's
Would you
only
say
that.
protection? Like if someone breaks in the house?
Protection.
Okay, so protecting you and paying the mortgage.
And that's it.
Got it.
I feel like with that.
And then what do you think? Now that's what you expect from the man.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think the man expects from you?
To cook, to be, really like creative. Creative.
Creative.
Creative?
Be really creative in
With what?
the sex.
That's
Niggas don't really care about being creative. Chick, just bend over and shut up.
No, you gotta be creative. You can't be all the time like,
I agree with
I'm
that.
over here.
That's true.
Nah, you gotta be
Being creative?
creative.
Can't do the
Creative
same
mean-
positions every
meaning-
time.
Yeah, you ain't got it.
Fetishy.
Meaning like doing
BDSM.
Listen, them
doing different.
perverted type of guys, man. And 3 positions,
But-
that's it. 1, really. You don't care about
But in
nothing.
my type of man that I
Nah, we
want,
don't want just
I
one,
want to be
Got work to do.
creative. I want him to like to do it outside.
Okay, so real quick. You saying that you want him to like you to be creative.
I'm crying.
I'm saying that what do you think the man expects from you? Not what you would want him to expect from you. What do you think that he actually expects from you?
But men will always like you to be creative.
No, we don't. Ain't no nigga. Be creative. Do a handstand. Chick. We don't really care about that.
So you would like to your women to be just in the kitchen, standing, waiting for you
Bent
when you
over.
come.
Booty
Listen.
shorts.
So that's what you
Men-
like.
no,
That's
listen,
what I'm
listen.
saying.
All the time, though?
Creative.
No,
yeah.
no.
That's not creative.
Let me correct you.
That's
Creative.
common.
Yeah,
That's
men, we like things that's like patterns. We like the same thing over and over. Like if you ever meet a man and you're talking to a man, he eats like the same meals, chicken and rice. He don't really switch up his meals. So we like things that's a pattern, and we like things. What's the word for it?
Repetition. Consistency.
Not repetition, but we just like things in an orderly routine. Men like routine. That's the word. So a routine. If you got a regular routine, we don't want you to go outside of that routine. Because if you go outside of that routine and trying to be all creative, that's what we think. Why are you trying to be creative now? You wasn't doing this before. What influenced you to be more creative?
Who you did that with?
We like
It's boring.
who you did that with.
Who did that?
So
with?
listen, what I'm telling you, that's what you want. You want your man, so you're viewing it from the female's lens. You want your man to be creative with you. That is true. Now, men should be creative with the female to a degree, right? And be a little, have a little mystery to them. Be a little bit hard to figure out. Don't have a routine so much. Create some mystery. Because your mind needs to live in chaos to a degree for you to feel satisfied. If your mind isn't in chaos, you feel bored and you look for another option. So what you want is creativity. But the man, we don't want creativity. We want routine. So do the same thing, chick. If you're not doing the same thing, you're a whore. So real quick, now let's go back to what we was talking about.
But that's not open
The
relationship.
things that you, I know, right? The things that you expect from the man is paying the mortgage or the rent, and also being protected. Now, what's one thing that the man expects from you besides creative? Because we don't care about that.
To cook for him,
Okay, cook. What else?
to be clean. like
Okay,
you
but
said.
cooking and cleaning, those are things that you should already know how to do as a human being
What
and a
else?
grown up and an adult.
To be honest all the time.
Okay, honest. Okay, you should be honest as a woman in a relationship with the man.
default.
Anything else the man would expect? Okay, let me help you out here. Let me throw you a bone. Okay,
Take me my bone, please.
I throw you a bone. So you expect protection, and you expect the man to pay the bills. That's what you expect. It is a bill, right? You expect him to provide.
It's one bill.
You expect him to provide a roof over your house and to protect you. So let's just make it simple for him to pay the bills and for him to protect you. What a man expects from you is for you to be compliant, listen and follow direction, right? Follow his lead. The other thing is to be submissive to that man, but we can still put that in there. So it's very simple. We look for sex and submissiveness. So sex, that's what we expect. Submissiveness, that's what we expect. But that also, with those two things, though, if we expect sex and submissiveness, those two are loyalty, right? Be submissive to me. Follow my lead. Listen to me. Also, give me sex. You shouldn't be giving anyone else this at all. Same thing for the man. He shouldn't be giving anyone else his protection, and he shouldn't be covering anyone's mortgage. You get what I'm saying? So those are two things that's like the equal opposite equivalent. Because like if you don't get those things, protection and paying the mortgage, you're going to break up with him. If he doesn't get these two things, he's going to break up with you. Or someone's going to cheat. Make sense? All right, fair enough.
Makes sense.
That's what I was trying to get out of you. I was trying to make you think about what would be the equal opposite from what you said, the protection and the paying the bills. That's what I was trying to get you to think about.